but maybe you'll be there. I go out walking after midnight, long and lonely thoroughfare. It's not the time or place to look for you, but maybe you'll be there. You said your arms would always hold me. You said your lips were mine alone to kiss. Now after all those things you told me, how could it end like this? Someday if all my prayers are answered, I'll hear a footstep on the stairs. With an anxious heart, I'll hurry to the door. And maybe you'll be there. You said your arms would always hold me. You said your lips were mine alone to kiss. Now after all those things you told me, how could it end like this? Someday if all my prayers are answered, I'll hear a footstep on the stairs. With an anxious heart, I'll hurry to the door. And maybe you'll be there. is in your eyes. A look your smile can't disguise. The look of love, it's saying so much more than just words could ever say. And what my heart has heard, well, it takes my breath away. I can hardly wait to hold you, feel my arms around you. How long I have waited just to love you. Now that I have found you, you've got the look of love is on your face. A look that time can't erase.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Layla Shelton, and welcome to the Bear Creek High School Class of 2026 Commencement Ceremony. In order to provide the most distinguished ceremony, we need your assistance. It is our goal that you are able to hear each of our graduates' full name when announced and all speakers during the ceremony. Please be considerate of others and do not prolong an applause for graduates. Please refrain from using noisemakers or air horns of any kind, as it makes it difficult for the next graduate's name to be heard. You are also requested to turn off all cell phones. Please refrain from any disrupting activity, as this is each of our moments to shine. Due to safety regulations, sitting or standing in the aisles is not permitted. We request that you remain in your seat during the entire ceremony. Smoking and/or vaping is not permitted on the premises. At the end of the ceremony, graduates will exit the way they entered and join their families where you dropped off your graduate. No one will be allowed on the floor after the ceremony. We hope you enjoy the ceremony and join us in our celebration of this momentous occasion. Please stand as our graduates enter. Thank you.
Waited just to love you. Now that I have
Good evening, family, friends, and guests. My name is Layla Shelton, and on behalf of the graduating class of 2026, I would like to welcome our English-speaking families and friends to this year's commencement ceremony. I hope you enjoy. Thank you.
Good evening, family, friends, and guests. My name is Melinda Nim, and on behalf of the graduating class of 2026, I would like to welcome our Khmer-speaking family and friends to this year's commencement ceremony. So stay piu get the other aknia. Neil Kyum Shmo Melinda, Akun Tai Ban Jorom Gabati, Tutu Sanyabat. Kyomin get the Yona, Tai Ban Batsa, Jipisa Khmer, Dawn at the Aknia, Tai No Knom, Gabati, Tutu Sanyabat, Chnam, Peep on the paper moy. So Makun.
Good evening to all of you families, friends, and guests. My name is Gail Marcera Halbano, and I'm one of the graduates of this year class of 2026. To the families and friends who understand Bisaya, I would like to invite you to all of our graduation ceremony this year. Maayong gabi kaninyong tanan mga pamilya, mga higala ug mga bisita. Akong pangalan kay Sylvia Menigeo Marcera Halbano, apil sa mga graduatay sa karong tuiga sa 2026. Sa mga pamilya ug mga higala na kasabot og Bisaya, gusto na ko iabi-abi kamong tanan karong tuiga sa seremonya sa mong paghuman. Thank you.
Good evening, family, friends, and guests. My name is Midori Seobong, and on behalf of the graduating class of 2026, I would love to welcome our Lao-speaking families and friends to this year's commencement ceremony. Sabay tonleng, pome pinong gapkek, pumigit, timalom ngan, choplung lian, pisong pan sa hok, knoy si Midori Chan Seobong, kolai tuk konsokti, kopzai lalai.
Good evening, family, friends, and guests. My name is Gabriel Salvador Vargas, and on behalf of the graduating class of 2026, I would like to welcome our French-speaking families and friends to this year's commencement ceremony. Bonsoir, famille, amis, adi. Je m'appelle Gabriel Salvador Vargas. Au nom de la classe diplômée du 2026, je voudrais souhaiter la bienvenue à nos familles et amis francophones à la cérémonie de remise du diplôme de cette année. Thank you.
Good evening, family, friends, and attendees. My name is Alejandra Marina Gallo, and on behalf of the graduating class of 2026, I'd like to welcome our Portuguese-speaking families to our commencement ceremony. We hope you have a good time. Thank you. Boa noite, familiares, amigos e convidados. Eu sou Alejandra Marina Gallo e, em nome da turma de formandos 2026, gostaria de dar as boas-vindas a nossas famílias de língua portuguesa à cerimônia de formatura deste ano. Esperamos que vocês se divirtam. Obrigado.
Good evening, family and friends. My name is Jocelyn Lee, and on behalf of the graduating class of 2026, I would like to welcome our Hmong-speaking family and friends to this year's commencement ceremony. Yajong yachondu, taotsai done, gyonia gyotzi, gyopongyu toleng totu, gulumbe huo shonali, gutia gyotu hlun tai hlo goitia high school zhongshong no xie. 在到那时的多公杯 lu graduation 上呢，我怕能够找，我找。
Good evening, family, friends, and guests. My name is Camila Alexandra Romero Castillo, and on behalf of the graduating class of 2026, I would like to welcome our Spanish-speaking families and friends to this year's commencement ceremony. Buenas noches, familias, amigos e invitados. Mi nombre es Camila Alexandra Romero Castillo. Por parte de la clase graduada del 2026, me gustaría dar la bienvenida a nuestras familias y amigos hispanohablantes a la ceremonia de graduación de este año. Gracias.
Good evening, families, friends, and guests. My name is Jersey Klein Tesoro. On behalf of the graduating class of 2026, I would like to welcome our Ilocano-speaking families to this year's commencement ceremony. Naimbaga rabii kadagiti pamilya gagayem ken sangaili. Siyak ni Jersey Klein Tesoro, itibiyang ti klase nga graduari ta 2020 keninem. Kaya't ko kablaawan nagiti pamilya king gagayem ngagsasao ti Ilocano iti daytoy seremonya ti panagraduar. Ken sapay la kumatag enjoy kayo. Agyamanag and I thank you.
Good evening, family, friends, and guests. My name is Kathleen Ruth Corrales, and on behalf of the graduating class of 2026, I would like to welcome our Tagalog-speaking families to this year's commencement ceremonies. Magandang gabi, kapamilya, kaibigan, at mga bisita. Ako po si Kathleen Ruth Corrales. Sa ngalan ng mga estudyanteng magtatapos ngayong taong 2026, nais ko pong batiin ang ating mga kapamilya at kaibigan na nagsasalita ng Tagalog sa seremonya ng pagsisimula ngayong taong. Maraming salamat po.
Good evening, family, friends, and guests. My name is Chloe Nihus Pinto. On behalf of the graduating class of 2026, I would like to welcome our Italian-speaking families and friends to this year's commencement ceremony. Bueno Sara a familia, amici e ospiti, mi chiamo Chloe Nihus Pinto, a nome della classe de diploma del 2026. Voglio dare il benvenuto a nostri famiglie e amici di lingua italiana alla cerimonia de consegna dei diplomi de questo anno.
My name is Noor Khan, and I extend my greetings to all of you here. On behalf of the graduating class of 2026, I welcome our Urdu-speaking families and friends to this year's commencement ceremony. मेरा नाम नूर खान है और मैं आप सबको यहाँ पे सलाम करती हूँ. मैं 2026 की ग्रेजुएशन क्लास की जानिब से अपने उर्दू बोलने वाले खानदानों और दोस्तों को इस साल की आगाज़ की तकरीब में खुशामदीद कहती हूँ.
Please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the Star-Spangled Banner sung by our Bear Creek Choir. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for our Star-Spangled Banner sung by our seniors in the choir.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets were the bombs bursting in air. Gave proof through the night.
Can everyone please be seated? We would like to welcome the Lodi Unified School District Board of Education members. Ms. Susan McFarlane, LUSD Board Vice President, Mrs. Victoria Lenderman, LUSD Board Clerk, Dr. Ramo Ball, LUSD Board Trustee, Mr. Joe Nava, LUSD Board Trustee, Mr. Courtney Porter, LUSD Board Trustee. We would also like to welcome the Lodi Unified School District Cabinet members, Mr. Neil Young, Superintendent, Mr. Mark Dawson, Area 1 Director of Secondary Education. Thank you all for being here tonight. Please welcome our senior speaker, Ms. Robin Giles.
Good evening, Bear Creek High School family, staff, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2026. My name is Robin Giles, and I am honored to stand before you today as your senior speaker. First, I just want to say we really made it. Through everything, we're actually sitting here in caps and gowns. If we're being honest, there were definitely days we didn't think we would make it to this moment. Days we were tired, days that we were stressed, days that we questioned ourselves, and for some of us, days that we almost gave up. But look at us now. We didn't just make it through high school, we made it through Bear Creek. Because Bear Creek wasn't just a school, it was an experience. It was unpredictable, it was loud, it was chaotic at times, but it was also unforgettable. It was those moments walking onto campus, not knowing what the day was going to bring, but knowing that you'd find your people somewhere along the way. International. It was the music, the energy, the cultures, the performances where we weren't just students, but we came together as a community. It was the homecoming dance, the Winterfest dance, and prom. Getting ready, taking pictures, making memories we're gonna look back on years from now and laugh about. It was the Black History Assembly, where voices were heard, stories were told, and pride filled the room. And of course, our last moments together, the goodbye rally, where it really started to hit us that this chapter of our lives is coming to an end. But high school wasn't just the big moments, it was the little ones too. The random conversations in class, the friendships that started out of nowhere, the people who became family. Even through the struggles, the stress, the pressure, the ups and downs, those moments shaped us just as much as the good ones did. Because the truth is, we didn't all have the same high school experience. Some of us had to grow up faster than others. Some of us faced challenges nobody else saw. Some of us had to fight just to make it to graduation. And that's why today means something deeper than just walking across the stage. This moment is proof. Proof that no matter what we went through, we all kept going. And that's the message I want to leave with you guys today. Keep going. Even when life gets hard, keep going. When you feel lost, keep going. Even when things don't go the way you planned, keep going. Because if high school taught us anything, it's that we are stronger than we think. We've already overcome so much, and this is only the beginning. As we leave Bear Creek, we're all going in different directions. Some of us are going to college, some of us are starting careers, some of us are still figuring it out. And you know what? That's okay. Because there is not just one path to success. The only thing that matters is that you don't stop. Don't let fear stop you. Do not let failure define you, and don't let anyone tell you what you are capable of. Before I close, I want us to take a moment. Look around at the people sitting next to you. These are the people who walked this journey with you, who laughed with you, struggled with you, grew with you. These are the people who understand what it took to get here. So, class of 2026, this won't just be a goodbye, it'll be a thank you. Thank you for all the memories, thank you for the moments, and thank you for being a part of this journey. And now, as we step into the next chapter of our lives, let's carry everything we learned with us. Let's carry the resilience, the strength, the memories, and most importantly, let's keep going. Congratulations, class of 2026. We did it.
Tonight, we will honor Bear Creek students for the following accomplishments. If you have received a stole, cord, or medallion for achievements in the following areas, please rise when directed so the audience can recognize your service. Please refer to our program for more information about each recognition. Academic honors. Students receiving recognition as members of the following groups, please rise. AVID, CSF, NHS, Dual Enrollment Program, Speech and Debate, A through G, and CTE students that have completed their pathway. Students who have earned an Associates of Arts degree from Delta College. Stockton Scholars recipients, DOR Scholarship recipients, and four-year language biliteracy students. You are all being recognized for your continued academic excellence at Bear Creek High School. Over the past 4 years, you have committed yourself to rigorous academic pursuits. Congratulations on all of your hard work. You may be seated. Excellence in extracurriculars. Students receiving recognition as member of the following groups, please rise. Creek Crazies, Kababayan Club, Vietnamese Club, Polynesian Club, Hmong Club, JC Casey, Mecha, Swing Club, Bollywood Royals, Belly Dancing, Bear Creek Bookworms, Key Club, TLC, Girl Up Club, FFA, Orchestra, Band, and Choir students. You are all being recognized for your commitment to high-quality extracurricular activities at Bear Creek High School. Your dedication to these efforts creates a more inclusive school where student talent thrives. You may be seated. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, contributions in service. Students receiving recognition as members of the following groups, please rise. ASB, Activities, Link Crew, Red Cross, Conflict Mediation, Pets and Pals, Cornerstone Yearbook, Journalism, the Black Excellence Program, and students who have enrolled in the United States military. You are all being recognized for your continued service to Bear Creek students and our greater community. The work you have provided over the past 2 to 4 years is essential. Thank you for your steadfast commitment to your peers. You may be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, a thank you to all of our honor recipients. Please welcome Miss Maya Taylor, who will be presenting the class of 2026 Senior of the Year.
Good evening, Bruin community. My name is Maya Taylor, and I'm honored to serve as one of your assistant principals. Tonight, I have the privilege of presenting the prestigious Senior of the Year Award. I would first like to acknowledge the amazing Bear Creek staff that served on the committee this year and had the extreme challenge of choosing the Senior of the Year. Our committee members were Ms. Stephanie Yang, Bear Creek teacher, Mr. Randall Adow, Bear Creek teacher, Ms. Sonia Anguiano, our bilingual parent liaison, and Ms. Monica Cedeno, our Bear Creek school counselor. The Senior of the Year process is designed to ensure that both Bear Creek students and staff have the opportunity to nominate and vote for those seniors that they feel embody what it means to be a Bruin each and every day. The students that are nominated and voted for must complete an application, write a personal statement, and be interviewed by the committee. Once this process is complete, one student is chosen as Senior of the Year. While the process of the application, personal statement, and interview remain the same, this year's committee decided to change the game a little bit. There were 14 amazing seniors who are all listed in your program that made it through the process. If you are a candidate for Senior of the Year, please stand at this time and be recognized. You may be seated. What a struggle it was to choose one student as Senior of the Year when collectively they are all members of student government and activities, members of the FFA program, a part of Bear Creek Athletics, part of the Visual and Performing Arts program, speech and debate, and they participate in numerous student clubs on campus. These 14 amazing young people have been involved in various community organizations and completed countless hours of community service, not only at Bear Creek, but in the greater Stockton community. They have earned admission to college campuses across the United States and been awarded many scholarships. And finally, they have truly demonstrated the Bruin way during their time at Bear Creek by always being prepared, respecting others, understanding and appreciating the diversity on our campus, interacting positively with all community members, and most importantly, never giving up. So it is my honor to name not one, not two, but 6 Senior of the Year recipients. When I call your name, please come forward to be recognized as one of the 2026 Bear Creek High School Senior of the Year recipients. They are in no particular order. Our first recipient is Kahinde Fakunle. Our next recipient is Jovi Ford. Our next Senior of the Year, Alejandro Morena. Our fourth recipient, Adrina Madrano. Our fifth recipient, Christopher Nino. And last but certainly not least, the queen of Bear Creek High School, Layla Shelton. Let's give them all a round of applause. Congratulations, you all are so deserving of this honor. Continue to let your light shine and remember that the entire Bear Creek community loves you and there's nothing you can do about it. At this time, I'd like to welcome Ms. Kim Forbes, who will be presenting the class of 2026 valedictorian.
evening, families, friends, and class of 2026. It is my distinct honor to introduce Bear Creek's 2026 valedictorian, Ansley Chen. Now, they say that STEM is the future, but looking at Ansley's resume, he's not just part of the future, he's already overqualified for it. He has more college science courses on his transcripts than high school courses. Ansley has spent his high school career operating at a level most of us can only imagine. In fact, Ansley has participated in nearly every summer research opportunity in the state of California. While the rest of us were trying to figure out what beach had the best parking, Ansley was busy sequencing genes to help cure muscular dystrophy, studying bacteriophages to combat antibiotic resistance, or studying the molecular mechanism of cancer cells. And for all those cat lovers out there, he even designed and carried out an experiment looking at the effects of urban environments on the feeding behaviors of campus cats. This kid loves science. But science isn't only what Ansley is about. If you catch him in the hall, don't expect to chat about the weather or what's for lunch. Be prepared for a deep dive into Kant, Kierkegaard, and the philosophical possibilities of living forever. I've had the pleasure of all of these conversations and more with Ansley during his time at Bear Creek. He's an avid writer, a political volunteer, a lover of fine art and literature, and perhaps most impressively, the only person I know who can transition seamlessly from the critique of pure reason to a passionate defense of 70s rock and roll and the current state of pop culture. This fall, Ansley is taking his talents to UCLA to major in cellular and microbiology. He plans to become a medical doctor, and while I know he's destined for great things, I have a selfish hope that he will come back to the Stockton area. Mostly because I'm not finished with our conversations yet, and eventually I'm gonna need a doctor who understands my classic rock references. Please join me in welcoming a true Renaissance student and the pride of Bear Creek, Ansley Chen.
I hear Neil Young's out there in the audience. Are you going to open with Heart of Gold? Good evening. I'm Ansley. I would like to extend my congratulations to the graduates and their families as we are all collected here today as a community to celebrate the achievements of our graduating class, the class of 2026. I think about the importance of community and the hand that the community holds on our shoulder. I'm sure some of us feel that we alone were the ones stretching to reach this moment, to be sitting here at graduation. But the reality is rooted in the assistance received from our community, composed of our family, friends, and other loved ones who've motivated us to this moment. I would like to thank my own family, my father right there, for frankly everything, as well as the friends I have had to gather together, the honor to gather. I encourage you to think about the family, friends, and other loved ones who've motivated you to success, materially or otherwise. Moreover, a part of the community includes teachers, coaches, and counselors whose work speaks to importance through our presence. Their work is shown through you and your presence here today. I would like to thank them on behalf of our class. Thus, our success is communal. The individual is indebted to the community, and it is owed to the community that the success of the individual must be applied to the mutual benefit. Just as the Bear Creek community has supported the following, they have supported the Bear Creek community in return in the areas of conservation and the improvement of the environment to benefit us all, as well as future generations after us. They've endeavored, researching and presenting a proposal to gift us 2 oak trees to compensate for the oak tree felled by a senior stunt decades ago. There is a saying, a cliched saying, which I paraphrase: a great society exists when we plant trees whose shade we know we will not sit in. Future generation after future generation will stand in the shade of these trees, and these trees will, hopefully, allow future generations to plant trees that benefit future generations. Now, I understand that the credit ascribed to the people I'm referring to is to be ascribed to them in next year's yearbook. That the credit is to be ascribed to them in next year's yearbook, and that thus their achievements will not be made known to the peers of this graduating class gathered together today. I think this is a shame, and so now I have the honor to introduce them to you. I would like to ask the few of them, Annika Chang, Ariana Galindo Gallardo, Zanaya Halliday, Lori Lawson, Giselle Mata, Brian McCall, Ethan Milano, Aubrey Mestre, Manuel Rubio, Sophia Ruiz, Carly Safer, and Avery Squires in the graduating class with us today to rise such that they and their achievements, rise, thank you, yes, rise, such that they and their achievements attained through admirable efforts, may be beheld by the community that benefits. I feel that this is an apt miniature of the notion that as a graduating class, we will walk on forth into the world, walk on down the hall, into our respective careers and industries to make enduring impact on the world. As I conclude my speech, I would like to elaborate that impact, and especially an enduring impact, is tied to the community that has been impacted, which, in the example of these excellent students, is our local community. As I mentioned before, success is communal, and not only is success contextualized in the community, it is a moral imperative to apply these accomplishments to the mutual benefit of the community, us. I implore that the class of 2026 choose altruism, communal altruism, and dedicate themselves to the betterment of the collective. Thank you. I would like to welcome Ella Chun. Sorry if I messed up your name. Ella Chun to the stage.
Good evening, distinguished guests, administrators, teachers, families, friends, and fellow graduates. Welcome to Bear Creek High School's commencement ceremony for the class of 2026. My name is Ella Chun, and I'm incredibly honored to have served as your senior class president and congratulate all the seniors who have made it to this significant achievement. For years, graduation always felt so far away. From being quarantined sixth graders to navigating middle school and entering high school not knowing what to expect. We have grown, adapted, and persevered through every hardship while growing into the people we are today. I still remember being told as a young freshman, these 4 years would go by fast. Back then, it felt unserious and unbelievable, but now here we are, celebrating our last day as seniors in this very moment. Our final Friday night lights, spirit weeks, school dances, rallies, and clubs will now just become distant memories we can look back on. The little moments we once took for granted, laughing in class, creating new friendships, walking to lunch with friends, or hearing the final bell ring, are now the moments we'll miss the most. Somewhere along the way, Bear Creek became more than just a school. It became a home to a family filled with memories, growth, friendships, experiences, and legacies that contributed to piecing our journey together. For the past 4 years, I've always thought the purpose of high school was just to set the foundation for essential knowledge for our education and career paths. But over time, I realized this experience was so much more than that. I learned that a part of this long journey meant discovering who you are while appreciating and honoring the triumphs, trials and errors, and ordinary moments that have guided us to this point. I realized every little thing mattered. The new sports you joined, even when you weren't sure if you'd be good at them. The nights you told yourself you start your homework early, but ended up procrastinating anyway. The stress of AP exams, the nerves before interviews, and even the small conversations in between classes that turned into memories you didn't realize you'd hold on to. Even the moments we once thought were insignificant became valuable lessons that helped us grow stronger, wiser, and more confident in ourselves. It uncovered new values, strengths, and character that define who we are. High school taught us lessons no textbook ever could. It taught us the importance of genuine friendships, learning how to find our voices, and how to keep moving forward even when life felt uncertain. It showed us that failure is not the end, but a step towards growth and change, and that success is often built through time, desire, dedication, and passion. But for me personally, I think the most meaningful part of high school was learning how to show up for everyone while still discovering and learning who I truly was. As a student, athlete, friend, leader, and daughter, there were moments when I doubted my abilities, when I felt overwhelmed, alone, or when I didn't feel ready for what was ahead. Yet somehow through every challenge, I kept going, and so did we. And looking back now, I realize those moments weren't setbacks. They were obstacles meant to embrace and shape us. We grew just not in knowledge, but in character. We learned how to balance responsibility with passion, how to find our place in unfamiliar spaces, and how to surround ourselves with people who uplift us. We learned that growth doesn't always feel exciting in the moment. It often feels uncomfortable, unpredictable, and long, but it's always worth it. And now standing here today, it's clear that high school wasn't just a chapter of our lives, it was a foundation built from every moment, every lesson, and every experience we lived through together. It's hard to fully put into words what these past 4 years have meant to us, but if there's one thing we can all agree on, it's that we didn't get here alone, and we didn't leave unchanged. As we step into our futures, some of us may be heading to a four-year university, some to community college, some into the workforce or military service, and some of us may still be figuring things out, but that's okay. No matter where life takes you, don't forget you belong. You belong in every room you walk into, every dream you chase, and every opportunity that comes your way. Our paths may look different, but that does not make anyone's journey less meaningful than another. Keep pushing forward, believe in yourself even during moments of uncertainty, and never let fear convince you that you are not capable of greatness. I would like to give a big thanks to our staff, teachers, and administration for putting together this ceremony and working endlessly to give us the structure, resource, and support we need to develop within the past 4 years of high school and preparing us for our future. Thank you to our loved ones, family, and friends for reminding us of our strengths during difficult times and giving us a sense of belonging throughout our journey. I would also like to give a special thanks to our senior class advisors, Ms. Herrera and Mrs. Nasano, for helping me lead the senior class by assisting me in coordinating every single senior event by giving me the best mentorship. And lastly, I would like to thank my parents for believing in me and pushing me to reach what seems like the unreachable. Today, we come together to celebrate and mark the journey of this huge milestone as we enter a new chapter to begin our lives as flourishing adults. No matter where life takes us, we will always carry the memories, lessons, and friendships we built at Bear Creek High School. Thank you and congratulations to the class of 2026.
and good evening, parents, family members, faculty, district and board dignitaries, and our Bear Creek High School graduating class of 2026. My name is Julie Hummel, and I have the honor of being the principal of this incredible senior class. I do want to take a few moments to recognize those who have supported these graduates throughout their time at Bear Creek. Thank you, parents and family members, for everything you have done for your senior. Let's also express gratitude for all the teachers and support staff that help these students reach their accomplishments. I would like to recognize our Teacher of the Year, Mr. Paul Tillery. Mr. Tillery teaches English and is a beloved member of our Bear Creek High School. I would also like to honor our staff who are retiring or leaving this year. Mrs. Joyce Didini, Mr. Steve Meredith, and Mr. Lee Vu. Thank you for everything you have done to help make the Creek a wonderful place for our students. This evening is more than a celebration of diplomas and achievements. It is a celebration of growth, perseverance, resilience, and the incredible journey that has brought each of you to this moment. Class of 2026, you are unforgettable. You have shown us how to lead with heart, adapt with grace, and dream without limits. You are ambitious, motivated, sincere, compassionate, outgoing, and true leaders within our school community. Throughout your time here, you have demonstrated not only academic determination, but also kindness toward one another and pride in your school. You faced challenges with courage, celebrated successes with humility, and created memories that will leave a lasting mark on this campus. Whether in the classroom, on the stage, on the field, through service to others, or through the everyday moments of encouragement and friendship, you help shape the spirit of the school. Tonight marks the closing of one chapter and the beginning of another. As you move forward into colleges, careers, military service, and new adventures, remember that success is not measured only by accomplishments, but also by the character you carry with you and the impact you make on others. Graduates, take a moment tonight to reflect on how far you have come. Be proud of yourselves. You have earned this achievement through hard work, perseverance, and dedication. And while tonight we celebrate all that you have accomplished, we are even more excited for what lies ahead. We cannot wait to see how far you will go, the lives you will touch, and the difference you will make in the world. Congratulations, class of 2026. Chase your goals with courage, lead with integrity, and never underestimate the impact you can have on the world around you. Superintendent Young, as principal of Bear Creek High School, I would like to present the class of 2026 for the issuance of diplomas, a certificate of achievement, or a certificate of completion. I hereby certify that all students present have completed the graduation requirements of the state of California and the Lodi Unified School District for a high school diploma, a certificate of achievement, or a certificate of completion.
Mrs. Hummel, as superintendent of Lodi Unified School District and on behalf of the Lodi Unified School District Board of Education, it is my pleasure to accept the class of 2026 for the issuance of their diplomas.
Please welcome Ms. Kimberly Mercado and Monica Cedeno. Ansley Chen.
Hayden Spence.
Ella Catherine Schoen.
Layla Amory Shelton.
Robin Navaya Jules.
Melinda Soria Nim.
Biomini Gail Mercera Elbano.
Midori Chan Sayavon.
Gabriel Salvador Vargas.
Alejandra Mairena Galo.
Jocelyn Lee.
Camila Alexandra Romero Castillo.
Jersey Klein Tesoro.
Kathleen Ruth Corrales.
Chloe Olivia Nihus.
Noor Khan.
Alexandria Cruz.
Noon Doan.
Ethan Gio Arbalos.
Cameron Alonso Mahone.
Danae Early Anthony.
Christian Alexander Preza.
Annika Chang.
Dania Alejandra Belmontes.
Saint Isaac Teresa de Leon.
Eduardo Jesus Andeola.
Sig Johan Teresa de Leon.
Kehinde Facunle.
Josh Louis Sagan Quinto.
Jovi Louise Ford.
Brianna Faye Kelly.
Adrina Jazeline Medrano.
Kiara Calicut Cool.
Christopher Nino.
Melesio Joseph Sean Lynch.
Trinity Robinson.
Ethan Jeremiah Baltasar Melano.
Nalalina Run.
Princess Kara Carlo Nicole.
Marcus Anthony Weathersby.
Leanne Ashley Pailano.
Cheyenne Zhang.
Andy Min Pham.
Blake Allen Youngblood.
Chloe Shao Pham.
Jesse Gabriel Lopez.
Justine Taya Fan. Lauren Nicole Teresita Rosselli.
Vincent Albert Kessler.
Janelle Rodriguez Papa.
Marianne Julia Lopez Mojica.
Avery K. Squares.
Jonathan Jameer McGee.
Giselle Galilea Valencia.
Michael Paul Maldonado.
Brianna Angeline Adams.
Jelani Hardy.
Aiden Richard Aguirre.
Larissa Ann Domingo.
Gabriela Elena Alanis.
Kennedy Elise Allen. Joseph Baron Abera Alarcon. Felix Alonso. Roscoe Alonso. Cassandra Maxine Schott. Nayeli Aide Alaves Luis. Jalen Gabrielle Arquines. Juliana Christine Amaya. Giancarlo Arroyo. Tabitha Christine Anderson. Reynolds Anthony Austin. Samantha Apia Profo. Mohammed Rayan Imran Awan. Jasmine Gabriel Santos Aquino. David Awe. Mia Dayanara Felicitas Arana. Umu Ba. Jocelyn Aranda Valenzuela. Quinn Simone Baker. Gabriel Arevalo. Lanaya Cristal Baker. Isaac Gabriel Armas. Mark Royan Barlisos. Zoe Muriel Armento Cruz. Jason Juan Bacaj. Christine Mary Merle Sunshine Arostegui. Nicholas Ryan Bollinger. Braylon Trey Balliget. Alan Boonsalat. Amaya Kyla May Orozco Bors. Autumn Dean Bernard. Kira Noel Borges. Janessa Marie Berga. Jacob Thomas Brigham. Elijah Beasley. Lovely Rosie Boogerine. Isabella Gianna Besovic. Luke Evan Cabayas. Tamari Kayon Bell. Jarek Joshua Sampson Caberty. Isaac Isaiah Beltran. Nakayla Monet Cage. Miles Austin Bigham. Amy Lauren Campbell. Marjon Elijah Blair. Isabel Michelle Castillo Baker. Torea Iman Blakey. Adrian Jose Ceja. Ashleen Marie Canhu. Sierra Renee Serrato. Seth Silverio Canto. Antonio Isaac Chacon. Cruz Siraco Carong. Arav Chand. Scarlett Calamaro Carcito. Joseph Douglas Cheney. Kayla Camila Cardenas Trejo. Ezekiel Chia. Eduardo Cardona. Joel Vincent Chet. Annika Gianna Carol Cardoza. Eleni Lechani Choi. Carly Sion Carolino. Eris Justine Chun. Christian Carrasco Campos. Emiliana Monique Choi. Aisha Carter. Xavier Angel Cueva. Antonio Pedro Castellanos. Brooke Cosette Cuffey. Kevin Joseph Cisneros. Vanessa Curiel. Kaylee Lynn Cobb. Ajur Mahogany Akoeli Curry. Amaya Janessa Coleman. Alden David Torres Duncan. Jeremiah Mary Commons. Nakia Marion Dusty. Nevea Asali Contreras King. India Imani Dawson. Travis Sam Cook. Jeremiah Isaiah Day. Emma Margaret Cora. Alejandro Jahir de Alba. Nicholas Alexander Crosby. Dylan Rees de Coido. Elias Cross. Joshua Matthew de Jesus. Xavier Cruz. Valise Edwards. Isaac Cordova. Andrew Kenneth Webb Ellis. Liz Andrea Pulido. Ruth Amico. Reginald Delani. Elise Nicole Evans. Brody Stephen Double. Kenyon Isaiah Evans. David Edward Arellano Diaz. Taiwo Facunle. Jennifer Diaz. Alex Vang Fernandez. Eugene Douglas Ziglar. Emma Rosalie Fernandez. O'Hara Sinkai Dunsawat. Jaden Ray Carolino Fernandez. Beatriz Maria Bosea Dampe. Alicia Numia Lupe Kakawi Vaha Fifida. Patrick Sauster. Justin Mark Caspillo Flores. Darlene Cerrone Edwards. Julian Luis Garcia. Jaden Tyler Edwards. Edelson Garcia Solis.
Alondra Jared Flores Hernandez.
Anila Patrice Gates.
Alyssa Juliana Flores Gonzala.
Tyler David Gilbert.
Talia Jalen Fraser.
Chris Bulu Gines.
Adrian Orlando Fuentes.
Olivia Grace Glanville.
Rasheen Christian Scott Gaines.
Naya and Marie Glass.
Ariana Paola Galindo Gallardo.
Cesar Daniel Gonzalez.
Daniel Steven Gallardo.
Isaac Adrian Gonzalez.
Silas Malik Galloway.
Ashlyn Ria Gounder.
Camila del Socorro Gama Gomez.
Evan Cooper Grames.
Alejandro Garcia.
Jalil Adea Harrell.
Deyanit Abigail Garcia.
Ángel Joel Hernández.
Talia Marilyn Green.
Gracie Ann Hernandez.
Eden Roch Guerra.
Luis Adrian Hernandez Ponce.
Bernardino Guzman.
Evan Hugh.
Joanna Eileen Gutierrez.
Derek J. Hope.
Rodolfo Arturo Guzman.
Tahaya Hunter.
Olivia Antonia Denise Hafoka.
Kalia Kashan Satawa Irving.
Alexander Frank Hall.
Julius Kane Ivy.
Zanea Grace Halliday.
Anaya and Renee Kiza Jackson.
Kalina Ham.
Darian Jonay Jackson.
Sam Teves. Haley Mi Hang.
Thank you, Ms. Kimberly Mercado, for joining me. Please welcome Mr. Lee Vu and Mr. Alfonso Garcia.
Cannon Lee Jacobs. Trevor Lloyd Keeney. Michael Harugi Cuevas. Matthew Shivaji Kade. Kyle James Jenkins. Muhammad Hazik Khan. Jaden Uriah Jeter. Slater Tevi Q. Elijah Santos Jimenez. Michael Cairo Kirkendall Jones. Christopher Wayne Johnson. Carson Zachary Crater. Eli Anthony Johnson. Angelo Lagrimas. Josie Maya Johnson. Richard Joseph Lara. Caden Marley Johnson. Hershey Lee Venegas La Rosa. Alfredo Feliz Coche. Lori Cooper Lawson. Tarlene Carr. Angel Lopez Morales. Melody Nee Lee. Jaden Lohr. Tyler Lee. Jesus Laura. Michael Ibarra Limas. Elena Renee Lungrath. Elias James Leon. Elias Arthur Luna Green. Kamali Leonard. Marciano Lupian. Janaya Shalon Lewis. Justin Philip Lutrania. Valentino Manuel Lela. Cameron Team Pack Lou. Weston J. Lip. Cameron David Macias. Emily Galilo. Julian Alfredo Macias. Jenna Abigail Lopez. Gustavo Martinez. Rodrigo Lopez. Mia Martinez. Angie Denesia Maciel Delgado. Leslie Lucero Martinez Ramirez. Eris Nicole Magallanes. Lucas Mateo Mascoro. Nicole Michelle Magana. Giselle Alexandra Mata. Princess Lorraine Davion Mahanai. Brooklyn Elizabeth Matthews. Ariana Malaga Acevedo. Matthew Mayorga. Jocelyn Canita Malavon. Brian Michael McCall. Roderick Picardo Manalo. Jalen Joshua McKee. Joseph David Magolis. Ashanti Star McMillan. H. McCarty. Micaiah Renee McNeil Merchant. Tyler Jameson Martin. Chloe Olivia Muhammad Khan. Serenity Rodriguez Mendez. Levi Evan Molina. Jonathan Josiah Mendiola. Eileen Fiona Mon. Isaiah Angel Mendoza. Joel Marcus Cortez Moore. Lauren Alana Mendoza. Sasha Jade Moreno. Miranda Michelle Mendoza. April Lily Morn. Aubrey Jana Mistre. Milana Ann Pataya Morse. Jonathan Maciel Miller. Abigail Moore. Aliyah Chanel Mins-Bo. Lola Tatiana Munoz. Amir Abraham Mirza. Stephen Matias Munoz. Benny Mitchell III. Jashawn Leroy Murray. Eden Jael Mitchell. Alex Santiago Ochoa. Adonis Antonio Navarro. Carla Abigail Ochoa Guzman. Isaac Albert Navarro. Kylie Natalia Olivas. Diego Alberto Navarro Contreras. Jacob Ordez. Emma Min Nguyen. Isaiah Adrian Orozco. Tiffany Corey Nguyen. Katia Oseguera. Chase Dane Nguyen Tran. Diego Osuna Garcia. Soxa Jr. Christ Cesar Loen Paltep. Alexander Nino. Samaria Leilani Patania. Anthony Nunes. Jesse Nicholas Pichot. Andrew Tomas Nanli. Jonah Joseph Pereira. Jacob Mercado Nye. Ryan Robert Rubino. Hanitzi Amel Perez Gateca. Anthony Ernesto Ramirez Villa. Anthony Perez Robledo. Ben Jacob Rabuldela. Camila Yvette Pesquera de Casilla. Alina Norma Racinos. Emily My Fam. Joaquin Armando Racinos. Sam Hu Fan. Nathan Rosas Ray. Talon Kai Posey. Devin Jacob Cordero Reyes. Kiana Lynn Pierce. Lachelle Reyes Rodriguez. Starla Lorraine Pierce. Nathaniel Riley. Tejana Lynn Porter. Sienna Rios. Mika Avila Quintana. Eric Lamont Rios. Jasmine Genevicia Guidos. Dastani Bina Yun Sam. Donovan Connor Reese. Alberto Juan Sanchez. Jeremiah Jack Robinson. Anthony John Sanchez. Jonathan William Robinson. Sulibeth Sanchez Marrero. Luis Rocha. Ira Ray Love Shadi. Mia Faye Sanders. Miguel Rocha. Marcelo Nicolas Santiago. Alexa Rodriguez. Santana Tun Sao. Victoria Romero. Jivan Pinpin Sarceda. Manuel Octavio Rubio. Jeremiah Matthew Salcedo. Brooke Lynn Salisis. Onyx Levon Seals. Malina Bell Salinas Villasenor. Carly Page Seifert. Magali Salinas Bernal. Evan Sadith Sauer. Adia Angel Cherie. Adriana Solis Martinez. Kyra Sophia Shonef. Ratanak Rich Son. Shell Sidhu. Uciel Soto Aguilar. Meiling J. Sim. Lanikai Kyle Sundantong. Aliyah Shanti Singh. Michael Joseph Stanton. Julian Smith. Katana Zaire Stevenson. Morrison Eugene Smith. Aiden Stone. Rihanna Ray Smith. Noah Harrison Supinger. Rashay Samantha Simone. Kayla Nicole Lim Suyat. Mandy Soon. Emma Lucia Swickard. Davina Rose Plain. Cameron Ashton Tidwell. Pablo Daniel Tacuba Dorang. Jared Tolentino. Athena Isto Tatarakis. Huyn Tran. Eobed Gatinet Teka. Malachi Tony Tran. Angelina Savapik Tang. Rolina Tui Tran. Xavier Lee Terry. Dionise Turner. Sidea Kiyoyoda Tisoff. Julius Jacob Zinzun. Aiden Christian Thompson. Alexis Rune Uch. Savon Riley Thompson. Bundit Vang. Aiden Virak Thor. Edison Bang. Josiah Michael Burkhart Gibbon. Sophia Jolene Vargas. Carlos Diego Vasquez. Marcos Torralba. Xavier Anthony Vasquez. Jordan Tyree Washington. Gianna Bella Velasquez. Antoinette Renee Watkins. Reynaldo Ray Coyopet Menegas. Annika Catherine Weber. Kelsey Lee Vetter. Cameron Marcel Whitfield. Erica Denise Villita Cortez. Jada Christine Whiting. Leticia Villegas. Makai Luis Williams. Tyler Rodrigo Veramontes. Navea Sarita Williams. Giovanna Maivo. Kobe Lynn Willis. Jaden Isaiah Wallace. Alex Dominic Worth. Azari Lavam Ward. Josiah Malik Woodard. Michaela Sloan Lowe. Jaden Yen. Zamaya Sandra Woodard. Fiona Yang. Benjamin Charlie Yang. Jesse Zong. Nicholas Raffer Yates. Sophia Giselle Ruiz. Maria Karina Zamora. Jason Miko Adamez. Thank you, Mr. Garcia, for joining me. Please welcome back Mrs. Julie Hummel.
Will Senior Class President Ella Chun please join me on stage? As we bring this special evening to a close, thank you Vice President McFarland, Superintendent Young, and members of the board for being here tonight. I'd like to acknowledge some individuals who helped make this evening possible. Our thanks and gratitude to the University of the Pacific and Ms. Taylor Coleman for assisting us with utilizing this venue this evening. Thank you, Ms. Jeanette Franco Jimenez, Lodi USD's Public Information Officer, for putting together our live streams for the evening that afforded those unable to attend in person the opportunity to celebrate with our graduates. Thank you to our graduation committee, our administrative team, our faculty, our custodial staff, and my assistant, Ms. Jordan Sutton, for making sure all was in order and that this evening ran smoothly.
Seniors, graduates, please stand for one last time. Graduates, please move your tassels from right to left.
President McFarland and Superintendent Young, by the power invested in me by the State of California and the Lodi Unified School District Board of Trustees, it gives me great pleasure to hereby declare that all students present have completed the graduation requirements of the state of California and the Lodi Unified School District for a high school diploma, certificate of achievement, or a certificate of completion. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Bear Creek High School graduating class of 2026.
Walking backward, toward the rain, and I'm stuck in the shadow, locked in the shade. Ain't no way to sweep up the mess that we made. Dressed up like a girl, so she's always in bed. Flowers for a sinking dirt. She's on the bell, way too fast and way too slow. She'll turn the star, the hospitals and homes. And when the fire rises, somebody sighs who's not in disguise anymore. There's nothing to keep you from falling in love. It starts at the bottom, walking from above. Like pieces of a puzzle, like a hand in a glove. She gets dressed up